Government drama llama ding dong talking about local meetings. Since I've been taking my little llama self out there into the world, I'd like to share some of the things I've been noticing in the last few meetings I showed up to. The first one, which we've seen in a lot of town halls, they are not used to pushback, and they're also not really used to an audience. In the past, sometimes only one or two people would be there, if any. They're basically used to showing up, doing the bare minimum, and that's kind of good enough. Very few people, if any, regularly show up to local meetings and town halls on a regular basis because people just don't. I am a blue dot in a mostly red state, but there are pockets where there is a lot of blue voters. That said, there are a lot of red constituents that are showing up more regularly that are very unhappy with a lot of things that have been going on, which again we've seen in a lot of other videos, but I thought I would share that in my own experience as well, this is still consistent. Kind of building on the other points, they do not expect people to come in with data or information, but if you do, make sure that you share that what you have is public information, although this might be more pertaining to just myself. For some reason, the people that are in these offices, which are public, and when they go through all their training and sign up for stuff, they're told that like meeting agenda is public and all that kind of thing. For some reason, a lot of them don't think that's true. The next thing I noticed is they have this assumption that the public is unaware of the rules or parliamentary procedures or however things happen to run there. So if you have something to say or you want to like voice your opinion, make sure that you know the rules so when they try to challenge you or make you back down, you can fight back with, hey, this is actually how this is supposed to work, or I get 2 minutes uninterrupted unless, A, B, C, D happens. I would say this is probably the biggest help if you're trying to get a point across. Something else I would recommend for those that are in more rural red states is bring the rules and regulations in on paper. Yes, you can read it off your phone, but in the meetings that I've been going to, the ones that are in charge are older, so they tend to take it more seriously if it's on a hard copy. If you bring it in on paper, when you challenge them, they're more likely to actually believe that it is a rule there, plus you can like highlight it or bring it up and show them to their face instead of on your phone, because then that's the whole thing. The things I've been most focused on where I am is housing, zoning, and public transportation because they want to like add a bus line or something like that. The last thing I recommend is to do kind of a background check on all the people that run these meetings and see what is public out there. It may not be important, it may not affect anything, but it's good to have that information. For example, let's say one of the people on the board happens to be someone that is part owner of a rental company. You will want to pay attention to see if they recuse themselves or how they vote when it comes to zoning and housing regulations because they may benefit. Show up, make yourself be heard, and let them know that we're always watching. Llama out.